Hey, Reconciled Community Church. I wanted to communicate some aspects of our mission and vision and talk about how you can be included, equipped for the ministry that we do here at the church. As you know, our mission is to preach the gospel, produce disciples, and pursue justice. And so I want to kind of break down that last piece. What does it mean to pursue justice? We have 4 sub-points. We talk about justice is service. We do justice through advocacy, speaking up for people who can't speak for themselves. We do justice through our vocation, our callings, whether that be your calling as a father or a mother, your a calling in the workplace. And then we do justice through institution, meaning this, that sometimes there are issues in our society, needs that are so complex that we have to build up an organization in order to assist and alleviate that problem. Our society is filled with institutions. Marriage is an institution, church is an institution, schools are institutions, and then there are various nonprofits that are raised up to answer particular needs. And so when we look at our community, we see a lot of need. But because we understand how institutions can work together, we can have a very concrete way on how do we pursue justice alongside producing disciples. And so what we have decided as a church is that we are going to partner with institutions in our community to address the particular needs that are here. And so there already are existing institutions like our local schools. We want to support them. That's why we support our local high school. That's why we have given money to the athletics program. There also are Christian nonprofits that have begun or are going to begin in our community, such as Reach or such as His Turn Soccer. And they are doing things to meet particular needs for different age groups, different brackets of students and young people in our community here on the campus of our church. And the way that we want our church to be connected is, I've kind of explained it through this little graph that will be up on the screen. But the idea is that the institution of the church, it cares for and it equips the saints. And the church, once having cared for and equipped the saints, they are sent into the world, or in this case, they're sent into the particular areas of service through the institutions that we partner with for the sake of serving and evangelizing the folks that are in and through those institutions. And then as those relationships are built, as friendships and discipleship and gospel conversations are had, then we can connect them back to the church so that those who have not been previously cared for or equipped in their calling can get that care and equipping from the church. And so there's a very particular way that we have structured so that you in the church can be directly involved with people in our community through volunteering and serving with the particular institutions that we have partnered with either in our community or that meet on our campus. And the idea is this, is that the gospel clarity that we have on Sundays and the gospel clarity that we have in our growth groups and the discipleship growth that we've seen in our lives, that could be carried over to use to serve, love, and equip those around us so that we can connect more people to Jesus Christ and serve more people. So what I'm asking that if you go to this church, that you would serve in at least one of those institutions. We'll provide a list for you of the ones that we partner with, and it's going to continue to grow. We're also asking for specific people to be something called a ministry advocate. A ministry advocate is a volunteer position that someone in our church is also going to volunteer in a particular institution that we partner with to be the connector between our church and the institution. That means letting the church know what needs exist and also functioning as a recruiter from our church to go serve in that institution. The whole reason we're doing this is to fulfill our mission, that through these means we can preach the gospel, through these means we can produce disciples, and through these means we can pursue justice. So we would love for you to get involved. If you have questions, reach out to us at the church. We want to see all things reconciled to Jesus, and we believe that this plan can serve to that end.